Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Whycalibur, and we are playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords Restored Content mod, and so on and so forth, here on planet M478, and we've just busted into this underground bunker where this Jedi doesn't want us to live.
Why won't you just leave me alone? What have I done to you?
I mean, aside from the whole droid army.
And I almost believed you were a Jedi.
Oh, bullshit. No, you didn't.
A Jedi wouldn't go to Korriban.
You did.
Yes, we were there. Me and my master. I'm sorry, master.
Yeah?
She died while we were trying to stop the Sith.
Aww.
We were bonded, and I can't feel her presence any longer.
Aww. Boo-hoo.
What? No, she is dead. I have failed her. I should have helped her. It would be better than living on with my master dead. Leave now, or I will kill you.
You're not much of a Jedi.
No, I don't have to. We were bonded, and I can't feel her presence any longer.
Okay.
No, Master Vash is dead. I know that. And so will you be soon enough if you don't leave me.
This is the shittiest Jedi.
No, you will never get past me. And even if you do, ESO5 will never talk to you without my authorization code.
Will you give that to me?
No.
You say no a lot.
Very well. Here, come on.
That was a torturous process. How many droids you sacrificed to your ego, dumbass? I hope you are racked for guilt for the rest of your life. You're a shitty Jedi.
That's it. ESO5 will talk to you now. I hope I won't regret it. I will go now.
You'd better. How did I not get light side points for that? I totally could have murdered that guy. And probably should have. Because he's crazy and probably is going to turn into a Sith now.
No problems.
No
Hello,
problems.
I am ESO5. I would like to thank you for freeing me. Not being able to speak without cause permission wasn't the nicest thing.
I'll bet.
Frankly, it seems like he lost his mind after his master's death. I didn't try to stop him. At the time, I thought we were allies. When I realized what was happening, it was too late.
Oh.
Lona and Ka explained to me how the Sith tricked us and were planning to exploit the planet's resources. Above all, I serve the colonists that will one day arrive here, so I agreed to stop the Sith.
Fair enough.
The ships of the true colonists were meant to have ID signatures matching the ships that brought the droids to M478. Lona and Ka showed me how the Sith vessel's ID signatures looked, and when I compared them, it was clear that the Sith must have changed the ID signatures of their ships to match those of the droids.
Uh-huh.
I do not know. You would have to ask them.
Well, they're all dead.
Ka told me she was killed defending him. I don't have access to cameras outside of the environment zone, so I cannot confirm or deny this claim.
Well, you can communicate now.
I govern the environmental systems on M478. This includes wastewater treatment, air quality, and habitat creation.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, I CIS-24 authorized it. I will give you my authorization as well. There is nothing I wish more than to see M478 active again. There is another problem, however. You cannot just go into the main behavior core like that. L565, the guardian droid of the central zone, needs to open the door for you.
He won't, though.
However, Lona and Ka, in order to get to the industrial zone, were forced to deactivate him. I do not know what they did to him and therefore have no clue on how to fix him. But the central zone's maintenance droid might be able to help you.
That guy again.
I am sorry for the inconvenience.
You should be.
Remember that I am still an Archon. I will tell him to let you in. Just get him working again.
Fine.
Farewell.
Okay. Time to get the heck out of here. No, not you. I want this one.
Official escort droid.
Yeah.
I am
Back to the central zone.
as you wish.
Now we can deal with that suspicious battle droid that we've turned into our battle slave, which is of dubious morality, I think, but apparently they don't care too much here. So, I sure have. Oh, really? Oh well. I'll get some light side points back shortly, don't worry about that. So they did care, just not until I actually did it. Alright. Yeah, we got that. Might be active again, but in order to gain audience, you have to Feltline Master Vash and to reactivate L565. And we gotta go and talk to the Central Zones maintenance unit. How's your thing going? Do I? Okay. Well, I guess that's something I need.
What can I do for you? The big what? Ah, L565. Yes, that is a tricky one.
Of course it is.
You see, his logic algorithms won't work properly while the 4 power stations and corners around M478's place are off. 2 problems. 1, they have to be activated properly. 2nd, I don't have the means to activate them, otherwise I would have done so already. Somehow, the power cores of these stations were removed. I only have 2 cores. Here, I can give them to you if you're interested. You'd need to find 2 more in order to reactivate L565.
Okay.
Difficult to say. I used to have more, but cleaning units kept, well, cleaning them. First, insert said power cores into the power stations. Then activate the stations in proper order.
What's
Each
the proper
station must be
order?
connected with the 2 power stations adjacent to it.
Oh, God.
When you activate one station, a connection with 2 others will be established. However, if you activate a station that already has a additional,
God.
if you deactivate a station, all the connections that the station has, what you need to do is have every station connected with 2 others at the same time. That will reactivate L565's logical algorithms and enable him to speak to you.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
L565 can only be deactivated by M478 himself. No, wait, wrong. Let me start again. M478 is supposed to be the only one who can switch L565 off.
Right.
This whole setup for reactivating L565 was M478 and the Archon's idea. Personally, I
Okay.
don't see how it makes things any harder for potential attackers.
Yeah, okay, fine.
But I just told you. And they... Good luck.
Screw you. Alright, so... there's a power station there. There's one. There's 2. I really hope that I remember picking up power cores. I think I picked up 2 of them. And the last one should be over here. And then we'll have to try and figure out this puzzle logically. Alright, so 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, so those 2 are activated. Shouldn't it just be these? Activate this and then that? Wouldn't that be the basic... Wouldn't that just be the basic logical thing about it? I mean, that seems to make sense to me. They're all connected now. Is this L565? Hello? Hello, L56. What do you... Stations are all on. No, this one's not on. Oh god. So you have to get them all on, not just connected. So then these three are on. The last one, hopefully. Now this is going to disable the connections. They have to be connected in order for him to talk. 4. Okay, talk to... Stay calm, Matt. Stay calm.
What can I do for you? Yes? First, insert
the cords. Yeah, okay.
Each station must be connected with
to
two power stations
adjacent to it.
When you activate one station, a connection with two others will be established. However,
Activate a
if you
station
activate a
already has a
station that already
connection
has
with
a
other
connection,
stations. This connection is
additionally,
broken.
if you deactivate a station, all the connections that the station had will disappear too, for obvious reasons.
Not
What you need
obvious
to
at
do
all.
is have every station connected with two others at the same time. That will reactivate L565.
This is really the dumbest thing in the world.
Good luck.
Alright, I think I almost had it the first time I did it. But there was one more step that I didn't do. So let me try this again. I think I've got this now. So those two are connected now. Right? Yeah, there's the blue line. Okay. And then I'll turn on these ones as well. No, I just need to turn them all on. They first need to be turned... I've got to get them all turned on first, so it doesn't matter in which order I turn them on. I'm trying to reason through this as I go right now, so let me see here. This should work. Logic says that it will work. Logic tells me. Logic tells me. What? Okay, turn on the power station, that should turn it on. Let me log out. Alright, so there should not be any lines left. Okay, so all the lines are gone. Now, I should just be able to turn this off and on, or really any of the two diagonals. Alright, I'll turn that second diagonal back on. First diagonal back on. Alright, so that's that two adjacent. Good. And now I'll just turn the second diagonal back on. And you have to do the diagonals. It can be any two of the diagonals, I think. But the trick is... Oh my god, Mitra. Right. Turn this back up. Turn this off. So basically, you just have to make sure they're all on first. And then you just do diagonals. Two diagonals, and this should do it. There we go. One organic, eh? Can I take my robots in? Ah. Why? Alright, I'm gonna save this now. Because this has been enough of a pain in the butt. Okay, Seth's locker. Hurricane. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. But I keep making that same mistake. Nothing? Nothing. Nothing. Alright, well, here we are. That won't open. Just go up the ramp, Mitra. Oh, hi. It's Vash. Okay. Hello, Master Vash.
You have found the Force again. And something more, I see.
These are guns, yes.
Thank you for freeing me from this tomb, hospitable though it may be.
Why did you come here?
Indirectly, one could say that you brought me here.
I see.
I learned that a group of Sith came here seeking the one they call the Last Jedi, you. Ka and I arrived to investigate the situation.
Huh.
You should consider what it means to be a Jedi.
Should I, though?
Ask me whatever you wish. He is well, but shaken by his experience.
He thinks you're dead?
Yes, as many masters and Padawans become with time.
Or crazy old manipulative ladies.
Ka was pulled to the dark side through his fear. He could no longer feel our bond.
Oh.
It is painful to lose one to whom you are bonded, but it is not fatal.
You keep saying that.
That is most unnatural. This bond you share with Kreia is not like any I've ever heard of. How did it come to be? Look within for the answer. We are each solely accountable for everything in our lives. Nothing ever happens to us unless we allow it.
Well, that...
The bond can be broken in many ways. If one falls to the dark side, the bond may fade and eventually break. This is why, when gripped with fear, Ka was unable to feel our bond. He assumed I was dead.
Well, he ran off somewhere.
Ask me what...
How'd you end up here?
M478 tells me that the Guardian Droid of the Central Zone placed me here.
Uh-huh.
I cannot explain it.
So Ka's been messing around, maybe.
Ask me whatever you wish. Most of the Jedi have scattered. Anytime the Jedi tried to assemble, they were massacred by the Sith. We had no idea where the attacks were coming from.
Space?
I dislike passivity. Much like another Jedi I know.
Wink.
With the Council's support, I decided to take the fight to the Sith. We learned that the Sith pretended to be this planet's colonists and began utilizing its resources and industrial power. We could not allow them to create a base here.
Fair enough.
Ka is a virtuoso with computers. He managed to spike into the system and flood the industrial zone with radiation.
Oh,
This victory
genocide.
here is all I can claim, and it was Ka's expertise, not mine, that brought it. The source of the Sith remains unknown to me.
Well, I know about that.
The Sith attacked our position before he had finished. I held off the Sith, but they overwhelmed me. When I regained consciousness, I was in this chamber.
Okay.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Is there anything else?
We learned that the Sith pretend...
Okay.
Ask... Of course you do, but I cannot discuss that with you unless in the presence of the Jedi Council. Ask me whatever... It is a normal occurrence. Ask.
I think that's everything, then.
Are you certain you have no more questions for me before I go?
I've asked you all the questions. There was something going on there. That's silver crystal. Decent defense versus enemy force powers and blaster fire. Well, thanks, Master
Excellent.
Vash.
I can see there is still much good in you. I will be heading to Dantooine to wait for the council to assemble. Are you certain you have no more questions for me before I go?
I'm good.
Yes, Jedi. It is dangerous.
Alright, good luck.
Goodbye then, Jedi.
You're less awful than most of the other Jedi I've met. Are you gonna get killed by Ka? Oh. What's going on? There's nothing there. Huh? What? What just happened?
This is more boring than hyperspace.
I have felt a disturbance in the Force.
Come again? What do you mean? There has been an explosion at the main behavior core.
A Jedi is no more.
What? General?
No. Await the arrival of the exile.
This whole situation stinks.
I'm going to rotate. That's what Kreia thinks of that. What the heck just happened? Why did she die? No, I said master. But whatever, I guess we're gonna go confront M478. Oh, so M478 killed her. With an electrical burst, somehow. Do I have to fight this? How is this going to work?
Welcome to the colony of M478. I am the supervisor of this installation and have been designated with the title M478.
Okay.
If this unit were to be damaged in any way, then all automated functions would initiate immediate shutdown for recalibration. Such systems would include oxygen filtration and life support systems. Estimated probability of the death of organic life forms in such a hypothesis, 100%.
Uh-huh.
Unit which has been, in the past, referred to as Vash, was a threat to the colony. I must protect
How?
the colonists in any way I can, especially from their own reasoning that could prove most fatal for them. Organic beings may one day return to assume the title of the colonists. This Jedi Master, was she still alive,
Sure.
could have also returned and compromised our efforts on this planet.
I see.
Why do you assume I wasn't already well aware of this? I have killed the Jedi Saboteur responsible for the death of the colonists. I've reviewed all the security footage recorded during my time in standby mode. You placed this Jedi here. She was captured by the Sith. They had ordered you to lock her up.
Oh.
Deactivation of your logical reasoning protocol would be a likely cause. Information transmitted clearly. Go back to the central zone.
So, what's our move gonna be here?
Thank you for seeing me on such short notice, M478. The Jedi, Lona and Ka, have told me the truth about the Sith.
Huh.
Back at you.
What have you learned?
The Sith tricked us. You are receiving data regarding Sith and colonist ID signatures as we speak. It is
Bleep
obvious
bloop.
the Sith were not the real colonists.
I am aware of that.
Uh-huh.
No, the identity of the true colonists is not known to me. I was programmed to recognize them via ID signatures of their vessels.
Right.
However, now, 63 years after our arrival here, there still is no sign of the true colonists. To answer that, you will have to familiarize yourself with this planet's past.
No.
We were sent here programmed with a simple task: to prepare the colony for the arrival of the colonists. We were efficient and had managed to complete the colony in time. Everything was going as planned, except that the colonists did not arrive in time.
Okay.
Lack of new
Move this
instructions
along.
after concluding the colony, as well as lack of restrictions in our programming, caused disharmony in the colony. The high degree of autonomy allowed the droids to continually argue on what should be done.
About.
Some droids on the planet even began to malfunction.
Oh no.
Except none of that happened. After completing the work on the colony, we have continued to work on other tasks we were programmed for.
You were made to believe that. Seeing the stability and existence of the colony threatened, I decided to take actions. I exceeded my authority and started reprogramming droids on the planet, restricting them more and more over time.
I see.
What is your point? After approximately 55 years of constant waiting, I calculated that the chance of the colonists' arrival on the planet had reached 0%.
Okay.
Knowing I cannot control the whole planet for myself indefinitely, I have decided to appoint as the colonists the very first organics who would have landed in the colony and were interested in using its manufacturing capabilities. It did not have to be the Sith. Any organics would do.
You cannot do that. That is against everything we have been programmed for.
You have been created to help me maintain the colony in that way. Therefore, your very existence is against everything we have been programmed for. While being the most sophisticated artificial intelligence at the time of my creation, I am still a droid. So just as every other droid, without new goals assigned, I knew I would eventually malfunction as well. I knew the longer I maintained the colony and controlled all the droids all by myself, the more probable was the possibility of my programming becoming damaged and or bugged, which could lead to the fall of the whole planet. An organic presence was necessary. That is why I had appointed the Sith as the colonists.
I will serve you no longer, nor the next colonists you appoint.
Okay.
ES-05's authority in the colony has been disabled. You no longer have any way to do harm to me or the colonists should they return.
You cannot control everything by yourself as you think you can. You need me, and you know it. After all, you have created me.
I had hoped you would realize the validity of my reasoning. Unfortunately, it appears that your programming is fundamentally incompatible with the available possibilities of sustaining the colony, and so you will be deactivated immediately. Your memory will be wiped, and you will be reprogrammed.
No? Hey!
Master!
What?
You killed my master!
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Master, why did you do that?
She was a threat to the colonists. I must protect the colonists in any way I can, especially from their own.
I'm so shutting you down.
You are mistaken. Weapon system not functional. Stand by for recalibration. I would like to inform you that shutting down this unit could result in permanent damage to the colony. My deactivation would mean the death of all organic beings on the planet as well.
Daisy, Daisy.
It's just a machine. Machines can be broken.
Okay.
Of course.
Battle droids have been commanded to attack you on sight.
And done.
Primary scan initiated. Approximate time in standby mode unknown. Recalibrating. Welcome to the colony of M478. I am the supervisor.
Okay.
I reprogrammed M478, removed some of his memory banks, edited some others, also deactivated his understanding protocols for the time being so he can't hear us.
Good move.
And I uploaded ESO5's memory backup. Some of the newer data was missing though, not sure why.
Right.
I realize I have done wrong. I thought my master was dead. I was blinded by revenge. I couldn't feel her. Now I remember how she told me force bonds can be broken if one person falls to the dark side. That must be why I didn't feel her. I am so sorry.
That's cool.
I got this handy program from the Environmental Archon Chamber. It can give commands to any droid anywhere on the planet. Needed to do a little bit of upgrading to be able to override M478's commands, but it was doable.
Oh, you're a decker.
We'll deal with that when we get there.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, I always liked playing with computers. Programming used to be a hobby of mine, back before I even became Vash's Padawan. Leave this planet. Travel around the galaxy. Try to help whenever possible. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Could I?
Sure.
I would. I'll do just that. Thank you.
You're welcome. He's gonna die probably, though, I imagine. He'll die at some point.
Welcome to the colony of... If the Sith gone, it would indeed be useful to accept a new group of organics as the colonists. You seem to be a valid option. Would you be willing to take over the colony? According to information I gathered from your interactions with other sentients on this planet, you used to be a member of the Jedi Order, a highly valued group within the Republic. That makes you a perfect candidate for the role of colonist.
Okay.
While would be inadvisable, I am programmed to let the colonists do whatever they wish. I could not stop you from leaving this planet.
Okay.
Before arriving on this planet, the original colonists informed us that they would be arriving within 1 year time frame. When they did not arrive for years and years after the original deadline, it became obvious that new colonists were needed. Now, with the new colonists dead, and no reason to think more Sith are alive on other planets, we need someone else to assume the title of the colony.
Okay, great.
What are your orders?
Oh, fuel for Citadel Station.
Affirmative. Proper orders have been given out. We are building a droid army. Will
Better
there
get
be
dark side
anything else?
points for doing something practical like that.
M478 possesses enough fuel to keep Citadel Station in orbit above Telos.
Man, they're
We
getting a
can
double
begin
fuel.
transport immediately. Very well. I will wait further instructions. Will
They're
there
gonna
be
give
any...
me dark side points. No, not so far. Well, that seems to be done. I guess I can steal Master Vash's lightsaber. It's got a silver crystal. That's pretty sweet. Well, I've got a silver crystal now. That's pretty nice. Uh-oh. He's gonna die before he can join our party, isn't he?
Target located.
Really? Really? He was a shitty Jedi. I knew it all along. That wasn't very nice. You know.
Official as you.
Oh, what are you doing? We lost the Jedi. She never got to leave, and for 78 himself killed her. Well, so much for having him on our team. He doesn't even drop any loot. This guy's the worst. Screw you, Ka. You're the worst Jedi I've ever met. But I think we're done with planet M478. In the next episode... Yeah, there's no next episode here. I'm just going to go in here. Into the Ebon Hawk. Are there any cutscenes or anything that needs to be done? There we go.
I wish to show you something.
Okay.
Not with words, but by feeling it. With the Force. Close your eyes. Feel the universe. Strip away the life on board the ship.
This isn't really the time for this kind of hanky-panky.
A resonance in the Force. Someone is consuming life, using it to feed their hunger. Each dying world creates an echo in the Force. And as the echoes build, it becomes a noise. Deafening, destructive. It touches all life in ways that are invisible to see. The darkness, the despair created from such events breeds and grows. Someone is bringing the dark side to the galaxy through destruction. A critical point is approaching. And the wound must be healed.
Alright, cool. So, things are bad for us. We're gonna pop on over to Telos, I think. Where is it? Citadel Station, there we go. You don't need to see this, you don't need to see that. Here we are back on Telos. And we're gonna head on out there and talk to Gren. Take you, and we'll take, I guess, Kreia. I mean, you know, why not?
Yes.
We can level you up finally. Get you your... There you go. Oh, you've still got another point to go there? There you go. And your powers that you've got. I guess we can still get you some dark side powers because you got that dark side going on. What were we working on for you? We've got the wisdom up pretty high. And feats for you. I wonder if there are any useful feats that we can even give you. Give you another level of toughness, I guess. I could give you the lightsaber bonus there. There you go. Enjoy your lightsaber feat. Oh, still another power to go. There you go. We'll accept that. And can we give you this lightsaber? So we've got 6 to 17. So we've got 3 lightsabers right now. I'll give her this, give her this silver one for now, why not? Reflects her neutrality to a way. In a way, rather. There you go. Now she's got a nice silver lightsaber. Come on guys, get out here. And that's open up. And let's go travel to where we were going to begin with. You're no help. That's the one I want. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Go tell Gren we got him yet another source of fuel. Hey Gren, you know how you're super useless? Well, oh, I don't want to go in here. Or do I? Sure. Oh, I think she's done. I think she's out of stuff to give us. Unfortunately. Through here, we should be able to get up to the office. Oh, dang it. Don't get stuck on the geometry, Mitra. Hey, man.
So you've returned?
I have.
Really? That's great news. The situation here hasn't improved at all. What did you discover? We need fuel, and we need it fast. I'll bring this up with the Telosian Council and urge them to broker a deal with the Droid planet. Now, I believe I gave you my word that there would be never be
sure
for
did.
a moment. Now, I've got to say...
Thank you. Another 1,000 credits. Alright. So that's that. We are now done. We finished the droid planet, which, I'm going to be honest with you, not very good. Not very good at all. I think there's a good reason why it was never included. I'm not saying this as a negative reflection on the modders. I think they did a great job getting everything back in, and it was brave of them to do the voice acting as well, so they probably could have afforded to maybe be a little less melodramatic about some of that. And, you know, the experience was just a lot of running back and forth, huge headache, unintuitive level and mission design, and the story did not get very interesting until this episode, which was the very end.
Finally decided to let me take a look at your circuitry.
Answer: indeed I did. I hope you understand how difficult it is for me to trust a meatbag with something as delicate as my inner mechanics. Explanation: our encounters with my copies has convinced me that I should look into upgrading my capabilities in order that I may be able to destroy them with greater impunity.
Worried you might be going obsolete? I understand.
Ooh.
Objection. Nothing of the sort. I am programmed to improve my capabilities if it will improve my chances of destroying a target, even as unsavory an avenue as this.
You don't have to suffer on my account. Maybe you are better off not letting me dig around in you.
Retraction. You must understand, my previous interactions with meatbags have rarely been pleasant. Disclosure. After all, most of those meetings involved the termination of said meatbags.
It obviously couldn't have been your charming personality. Now, if you want me to see if I can upgrade your functionality, just let me get to work on you.
Answer: in that case, please go ahead. Just be careful not to damage any of my delicate parts. Analysis.
What's going to happen to him
My
now?
self-diagnostic indicates that my performance has indeed been improved. Also, many of my systems are reporting improved efficiency.
Yay!
Commentary. I am most pleased with this turn of events. It would appear that my initial analysis of your mechanical abilities was incorrect.
You're welcome.
Yay! Permanent +1 Constitution bonus. Anything else you want to show me?
I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
My assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
What a whiny baby. Alright, that's that. We're done. When you return, your host Dave will be back to take you to the next planet. I'm assuming Onderon. So until then, all the best.